So how you doing? Hey, today I'm working on the log splitter, doing some welding. Can you tell? I'm a little dirty. But I kind of put together a little video for you on it. But I'm kind of curious to see what you guys think, and maybe you can give me some suggestions on that. Now I'm going to kind of show you some horrible welding, and maybe give you some pointers on what you could do differently than what I did, that if you ever end up in a situation like this, maybe you could, possibly take from what I did and learn a little bit from it, and possibly, do your project a little better than mine. But this project I have coming up here, so we're having this little get together at my house. I basically put out an open invite. Anybody wants to come up and help with some firewood, and we got some people coming. I don't expect a huge crowd, but we definitely got some people coming. If you're curious in coming, the town is called Henrietta, and we're in Pennsylvania. That's the destination. You want to send me an email, which the email address I use now is homelightsmitty@gmail.com. So if you want to send me an email, say you want to come or whatever, that's completely fine. It is the last Saturday of July. I don't remember the date exactly. I think it's the 29th or something like that. So yeah, we're going to get together here in July and do a little firewood work. So I'm not going to glorify it or anything like that. It's just basic firewood work. Bring your saws if you want. We're welcome to run one of mine. Stock, ported, modern, vintage. I don't care. If it cuts wood, it cuts wood, right? Now, I don't expect you to sit here and sweat your butt off all day cutting my firewood for me. Most of the reason of this event is just to help get us together and enjoy a day doing some firewood work. Whatever doesn't get done, I will continue working on down the road. This is just an opportunity or should I say a reason to give me an opportunity to get some people over here and enjoy a day. I think we will enjoy it, and I hope you do too. Yeah, if you're interested in coming out, come on out. But how about we just get on with this video and let me show you some log splitter work that we're doing right now. Alrighty. So yeah, I recorded this video, but I didn't speak at all during any of this. So I figured I'd just kind of chat along here. So what you see me doing here is I decided to start building a 4-way option for my homemade splitter. So of course, since it's a homemade splitter, we're going to do a homemade 4-way option. I'm trying to do it in a manner that I can remove it and only use it as, I wish. I definitely need to pull it off for any of the big naughty pieces and so forth, if you know what I mean. But I'm trying to develop something that'll work. Now you can kind of see I got it kind of shaped weird. That's just to help encourage the wood to move towards the center where the wedge is. I don't want it to push away. I want it to kind of pull in towards the wedge, and that's why I have this shape to it. Because as the wood hits it, it should helps to squeeze it in towards the wedge. At least that's the plan, at least. I don't know if it'll work that way. Now, I started out with 70-14 welding rod, and I knew better. I shouldn't have done that. I ended up switching to 60-11, and so you'll see some of these welds are pretty nasty, but I think it'll hold. Some of it turned out good. I'll show you some of the better looking stuff. I shouldn't say it turned out pretty good, but it turned out better than what I started with. It definitely would look better if I did this more often, you know what I mean? But I made do with what I got. Now, I'm out of grinding wheels. I got cutoff wheels, but I'm out of the regular grinding wheels, so I couldn't do a proper weld on it. I didn't fillet it or nothing. I should have. She's pretty thick steel, but I think I got enough penetration that it'll hold. If it doesn't, I'll just re-weld it, you know what I mean? We'll fillet it and go in there and weld it up again. It's not like it took a real long time, but I'm just kind of trimming off the edge right there, kind of giving it its final little shape. And then here in a second, I'm going to take it over to the splitter, and I actually talked during that part of the video, so you'll kind of get a better understanding of what my plan is. So here comes the kind of the final view of what the weld looks like. I think it'll hold. What do you think? I think I could have had better penetration with a proper fillet weld, but you know, I think that'll be good enough for the job. Time will tell, you know. All right, so this is my idea here. We come up with a four-way split, so you can kind of see how it'll lay in there. But my plan is to cut a slot here and basically just have it slide through all the way from side to side. And I'm probably gonna have to figure out a way to pin it. I haven't crossed that bridge yet, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just cut a slot, have this guy slide through from side to side, and have it as a removable four-way. That's my plan. Now, in order to get a pin in it, it's gonna suck because I can't go down through. It's an I-beam, so trying to drill a hole up through, you can imagine how that'd be. At least without a torch. I don't have a torch. So the pin might actually come from the top at an angle down to the back corner and just catch this wherever I need to put a pin in it. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Now, I don't think I need to brace it for as far as pushing back, because this steel, I don't know if you can tell how thick it is. It's pretty thick. So I don't think I'll have to worry about bracing it as far as pushing to the rear. I just got to get a way to keep it from wanting to slide out. You know what I mean? I don't know. It might even be good enough that I don't need a pin, but I got a feeling it's probably going to. But we'll see how that goes. I could even figure out a way to put like a plate here of some sort to stop it from wanting to go side to side. I don't know. We'll have to think about that a little bit. But this is my plan for coming up with a four-way split that's removable. You can see here, I did it before, and I just had a little piece of metal. Actually, it was this same metal that's here. It's half as big as this, and I had it here. I wanted to try it, and of course it didn't hold. It only took a couple of knots to push it off. So, you know, now this here, you know, when I welded it, I should have done a fillet weld, but I didn't. I'm out of grinding wheels, so, you know, I just kind of went with it. I'll have to go get some grinding wheels before I can finish this. But I just wanted to weld this up. I think that weld will hold. I started off with 70-14 and I knew better. I shouldn't have done that. That's why this part's bigger. I switched over to 60-11 and it gave me a little better weld. I can't remember the amperage I'm running at. It's like, I think it's 105 amps or something like that I ran it at. So it was a little warm. It could have been a little colder, but that's what I ran it at. What else? Oh yeah, here you can see kind of penetration I got on the weld up here. You know, it would have definitely done better with a fillet. If you don't know what a fillet is, it's like, imagine sharpening each piece to like a point, and you do it at like a 45-degree angle, and then you come in and lay your weld, and that gets you penetration all the way through the steel. It's definitely ideal on heavier steel like this, you know. But I didn't do it, and I think it'll hold. I don't think I'll have any issues. Most of the forces exerted on it are going to be over here, so I don't think that'll pull apart, you know what I mean? But there it is. This is my idea for a four-way. Now we gotta finish it and see if it'll work, you know? So I hope you enjoyed this little one. Maybe you can give me some pointers on what to do with this splitter. And now I just want to get it ready for the event there in July. I figure if we have a four-way split, the rounds are just the right size that we can probably slam them on there and one time through, have them split. Easy peasy, you know what I mean? Run through the whole pile pretty fast. You know, it doesn't take long to run the split through one time. So, you know, cut a piece of wood, throw it on the splitter, one time, bam, done. And I think we'll be able to go through it pretty fast. If you don't feel like doing any of the splitting, or if you don't feel like coming and doing any work, you just want to come and hang out, you're more than welcome to. Literally, this is just an excuse for me to get people together. You don't have to come and do all my chores for me or nothing like that. I do have a dude who's coming, who is going to help me remove a I guess you'd call a widowmaker. It's leaning about 45-degree angle. It's about 40 or 50 feet in the air, I'd say, probably closer to 40. It's an ash that kind of got wedged up there. He's going to come, he's going to climb the tree and see if he can get it down for me and get it, in a safe position. So I think we're going to try to do that Friday. We'll see. Just kind of depends on how things go and the timeline and everything. But if you decide you want to come early, we will be doing stuff on Friday. So technically, the Firewood event or whatever, that'll be Saturday, but we will be here on Friday. We will be hanging out, chance to try out each other's saws and so forth. So Friday evening is just kind of a hangout session. And then some people are going to want to camp out, and they're more than welcome to pitch a tent up in the yard or bring your camper or whatever you want to do. You're more than welcome to spend the night. If you got a camper and you want some electricity or something, we'll just run an extension cord from the shop. I don't think my welder 220 plug will match with your camper, but we can at least get you an extension cord ran. Now I'll probably leave the shop lights on all night, just because once I turn all the lights out, it gets really dark out there. So think accordingly when you're setting up your tent. I do plan on leaving these lights on all night. My brother's going to pull the boat out, so we have some extra space over there to put some tables up. I'm planning on trying to put some food together to feed the folks. Nothing special, probably hot dogs and meatballs or something along that line. Nothing special, but we will be able to put some food in your bellies. I'll have some water here, maybe some soda or something. But for the Friday night folks who like to drink beer and stuff like that, I do not drink. Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't actively seek out beer and stuff. Now, if one is put in my hand or something, I'll drink it. But I don't go to the bars. I don't go buy cases of beer or nothing like that. I'm not an active drinker, just, I guess you can say, social. And it's only maybe once or twice a year typically that you'll see me with a beer, or 2 or 3, but that's about as far as it usually goes. So if you do want to bring some beer, that's fine. We can hang out and drink some beer Friday night. It's just I don't go out and buy it, so you probably have to bring it yourself. Now, I think that's going to be about it for today. I don't know how long this video is going to turn out to be, but we'll catch you on the next one. Later.